Iran's new president, Hassan Rohani, fielded questions at his first meeting with foreign and Iranian journalists after taking his oath of office on Sunday. In his new briefing, Iran's new chief executive covered a broad range of issues regarding the country's foreign policy. Rohani was asked about the prospect of Iran's relations with the U.S.
Unfortunately, a warmongering lobby in the US is opposed to constructive talk and only protects the interests of a foreign country and often receives orders from that country. The interests of the lobby and the foreign regime have been imposed on American lawmakers. We see that they even ignore the US interests.
The new president criticized the recent US sanctions against Iran. He said Washington's sanctions are only aimed at putting pressure on the Iranian people. Rohani also said Washington will gain nothing through threats and pressure.
I don't believe that the West thinks continued sanctions and pressures will get them anywhere. Constructive dialogue and dispelling mutual concerns are in the best interests of both sides. We want a win-win game, and this is possible. But the US has adopted a dual-track policy, and they will achieve nothing through this policy.
Rohani said Tehran is open to interaction with the United States based on equal terms and mutual respect. But he added that the country will not give up any of the nation's rights in negotiations with foreign countries. The president said the US has failed to give an appropriate response to the June 14 presidential election in Iran. Iran and the United States cut diplomatic ties after the victory of the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Since then, Washington has been pressuring Tehran over different issues. Elsewhere in his briefing, Iran's new president was asked about his administration's policy on the Syrian issue. Rohani condemned the foreign-backed insurgency in the Arab country. He stressed that there's no military solution to the Syrian crisis.
We denounce the civil war in Syria, the presence of foreign terrorists in the country, as well as foreign intervention. We don't see a military solution to resolve the unrest in Syria. There's a political solution to the unrest there. Of course, if all regional countries such as Iran, Turkey, and the others put their efforts together, they can help speed up the resolution of the unrest.
Rohani has already met with many foreign officials since taking office on Sunday. At his press conference, he said constructive interactions with regional and extra-regional countries have already begun.